Hey guys, welcome to another video. I know I normally don't make such videos, but today is kind of a different video. And I think it really should be addressed. Today I stumbled across this tweet on Twitter, and I actually was quite disgusted by the video attached to the tweet, not by the tweet itself. And it's an ongoing challenge or something down in the United States, and honestly I'm disgusted by it. And I saw a video earlier this week on Instagram, and at that moment I didn't realize the raising problem, as it's becoming a bigger and bigger challenge, and the internet is starting to flood with new videos on this challenge. Now, let's watch some of these videos and...
Hey kids, did you hear the news? Time to put on your adventure shoes. Get ready for some big surprises. Adventures come in lots of sizes. We'll have fun, be outrageous. Wackiness is sure contagious. Come on, Hamburger, Birdie, Grimace too. I want you all with me, and that includes you.
Girl, it has been one musty fucking morning. Nice and minty and fresh. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
This is just freaking disgusting. This guy's even putting his finger into the ice cream. Now, imagine that finger could have been anywhere. He could have just jerked off or something, or he could have put that finger up his ass before opening that ice cream. Like, honestly, that's just disgusting, putting your finger in there and just leaving that mark right there of your finger. I mean, there could be anything on there, but most likely germs. Now, that's just freaking disgusting. Even licking just the ice cream is just putting your germs on that food. That's honestly disgusting. Like, that next customer that wants to buy that, it's just gonna... next person that's gonna buy that ice cream doesn't know you've put your finger or licked that ice cream, but yet he has the possibility to just get a disease or something just because you licked that freaking ice cream with your tongue. It's honestly disgusting, and it's a food hazard, and as many say right now, it's just a hazard for the American people because the next customer doesn't know about it. And if they don't know about it, they're just gonna buy it, and they're gonna spend $5 on ice cream. Well, they think they buy ice cream, but actually they just buy licked ice cream by some stranger who thought it was funny to be a part of a challenge that's actually a food hazard. And the girl who we saw earlier, or the woman we saw earlier actually, with the first video, I believe, with licking the ice cream in a... I believe in a Bluebell store, is actually right now facing 20 years of prison, and currently is being the local authorities, also the detectives, are looking into the case and are currently investigating if they can find her. Now, the video cameras in the store actually confirm, can actually have actual footage of the woman entering the store, and currently detectives are working hard to identify the person, and once he gets identified, will be no doubt that she will be taken into custody and will most likely be facing a charge of 20 years in prison. Now, the chance that he's actually gonna get those 20 years is pretty small. We all know that if you get into court, authorities will try to first give you the highest sentence, and from there they will well, that sentence will most likely drop because they give you the max sentence. But again, 20 years for just licking a bowl of ice cream is quite much. But on the other hand, it's also very disgusting and dangerous to just lick an ice cream, a can of ice cream, and just put it back into the freezer. Now, of course, there can be a variety of opinions on it, but I believe 20 years is not really the sentence you should give for it. I mean, she should definitely go to prison, or at least and get a fine with it. Maybe pay 4 times the price of the ice cream. I have no idea, but 20 years is a bit too much. But again, that's just the max sentence that the authorities just charge her with, and then in court it will probably be lowered to around maybe 5 years or something. That's up to the judge. Again, I'm not from America. I don't know anything about the court. Well, I do know something about the court system, but again, I'm not really that experienced with it, so not really my strongest point to talk about. Now, about the others, we have no idea what's gonna happen to them right now. We haven't heard anything about a investigation. What quite shocks me is that actual media is not really that aware of what's going on. I mean, it might have been on some local American television, but here in the Netherlands I've seen nothing, just on Twitter and Instagram, really. I've seen it pass, but nowhere else, and I'm not sure if it's on TV or not, but when I go to Google and try to search up some online articles, I only find one source coming with all this news, so it's quite interesting if it is actually being addressed by the media or not. But it needs to get out there because it's honestly disgusting, and you can't just lick food and put it back, not even for a challenge. This is the most stupid and ridiculous challenge I've seen. I mean, there are more stupid, ridiculous challenges, and I mean, you can just put this on the list with them. Honestly, some challenges just go too far. Honestly, those challenges are just not normal anymore, and whoever started this, honestly, you're crazy. I mean, you're making a 5-second video just licking an ice ball and then putting it back and then risking yourself to get 20 years into prison. That's honestly stupid. And whatever make you thought it would be funny, it's not funny. It's just a hazard for the American people, and just overall anywhere around the world, people are gonna copy this challenge now. I think they're funny, but they're not. And that really needs to stop before this really gets a more serious problem, because if kids are gonna think this is actual funny, then we could be looking at like 20 kids in the store just licking ice cream or anything else and then putting it back. And also, what's disgusting me is that woman who drank the Tiva whitener, just drinking it and putting it back into the bottle. That's honestly disgusting. There you pay like $3 for that stuff, and then apparently you're just drinking something that has been in the mouth of another. That's honestly disgusting. This really needs to stop, because, and it sounds like I'm laughing, but I'm just laughing because it's so freaking stupid. It's honestly disgusting, and I don't get why people would do this, honestly, but once this woman gets into court, she might have a great explanation on why she did it, but I don't expect her to give an explanation. It's honestly stupid, and I really hope that all the younger people out there and all the people, just everyone, realizes how much of a hazard this is, and that we shouldn't be copying them, because honestly, they're just a bunch of clowns, and I think they just think they're funny or something and cool, and they try to be something, but honestly, this is disgusting. It just puts you down lower and lower. It's really, really sad, actually, just to see. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video. I really hope this doesn't become a bigger problem in the United States or anything around anywhere around the world, because honestly, this can't be accepted. And that's why this woman is probably going to be facing 20 years of prison in court, so that's well deserved, I would say, for starting this challenge. And I really hope, maybe not everything is being put on camera, but you never know right now if someone has touched your food that you're buying in the grocery store or not in America. This is just a breach of trust. Like, if I go to a store in the United States right now, I can't know right now if somebody tampered with my food. Normally, you just put that kind of trust, but right now with this challenge, it's no wonder that trust is gonna be gone. Honestly. Right now you can't just know whether it's actual safe food or not. And if it hasn't been tampered with. And if this continues, that's really gonna be a problem. And I hope it stops here. And even though not everything is being put on footage, I believe, I really hope it stops. Because if this goes on, yeah. And then this is really disgusting. And then we don't even know if anybody is gonna buy food anymore in America, because if there's so much reports about just people tampering with food, then all the food will just become untrusted and nobody will buy it anymore. So hopefully that won't be the hopefully that won't happen, but yeah. Right now, those are the only videos that I've seen around social media going around. So yeah, hopefully they won't become more, and otherwise I'll make another video on it most likely. And again, I don't make these videos that much, but I really was shocked by the footage I saw on Twitter, and I really want to just put it out there. So guys, thanks for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed, and if you have your own opinion, make sure, well, you're free to comment down below and voice your opinion if you want to. And otherwise, I'll check you guys later this week in another video. See ya.
On the way to play, on the run for fun, going miles for smiles. Come on, everyone. We never know, no, what's around the bend. But we just can't wait. Adventures are great with all our friends. Let me hear ya. Bop, 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 bop. Come on. Bop, 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 everybody. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, the wacky adventures of Ronald McDonald.